Sean Carter is he's worse.
Everybody that knows Sean Carter knows that he will slump anyone in any relationship for $1. Look at how he did Dame. Like, I don't give a if you wanted to get away from your homie, if you wanted to get away from your partner, but to do it the way he did it, it's malicious. But maybe that was because he was a girl that didn't want you.
It looks like Jaguar Wright is on the run because the Hollywood elite are allegedly after her life. She has been doing a great job of exposing the craziest and shadiest side of the industry that had us all shook. But it looks like some of the powerful people are sick and tired of having her spill their tea because they allegedly got her arrested. And now Jaguar is calling out for help, claiming that they are allegedly trying to pull a Jeffrey Epstein on her and unalive her. This comes after Jaguar recently revealed that she was about to start dropping video evidence on big names like Jay-Z and Clive Davis. And this drama is about to pop off and go crazy. So you'll better sit down for this. So it seems like Jaguar Wright might be in for a wild ride. Because word on the streets is that those Hollywood big shots are on her tail. And they're not playing nice. Jaguar's been poking the bear with some of the industry's top dogs cranking up the drama lately, and now it looks like these elites are knocking on her door. Let's just say they're not bringing cookies. Let's be real, Jaguar must have really rubbed some high people the wrong way. And it was like watching a slow-motion train wreck. We all kind of saw coming from a mile away, with her constantly spilling the juiciest gossip, and nobody suing her, and nobody refuting her. And thanks to her, we got some of the insight tea on all of the alleged shenanigans these CBS have been pulling, especially when it comes to Diddy and Jay-Z. The Jaguar Wright didn't just tiptoe around the gossip mill, she kicked down the door and spilled all the tea, especially when it came to Diddy's questionable antics, from his treatment of women to his exploitation of young talent. Let's not forget about her spotlight on Jay-Z's sketchy connections with some seriously shady characters. Take Jay-Z's buddy R. Kelly, for instance. Jaguar was the whistleblower who revealed that Jay-Z was well aware of R. Kelly's dark side long before the rest of us caught wind. Now remember when R. Kelly pulled a fast stone with those fake legal documents to Marlea? When she was just 15, yes, Jay-Z apparently had a front row seat to that circus, but chose to keep his mouth shut and kept on doing business with Kelly. It's all Jay-Z, it's all Jay-Z. And he was working with R. Kelly. And they were making so many records together, you know they made all those records together, they both. Underscore underscore. Aaliyah, they shared so much in common, you know. And then there was a falling out. And that's like it never happened. Whoever talks about best of the both worlds, best of both worlds. Nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about this. Underscore underscore. Nobody talks about that. Underscore underscore. Swept that smooth under the rug. Why it was at this point that Jaguar came out to spill the full tea on Jay-Z. She claimed that whatever we thought we knew about Diddy Jay-Z was 10 times worse. Scene Carter is worse-o-ho. Oh man, he's smarter, he's patient, he's not sloppy M that's been lining up people he calls friends and stepping into the side while they get hit by the Gil team for 3 years worse. And there's more where that came from. Jaguar didn't stop at just scratching the surface. She dug deep into Jay-Z's business dealings, shining the light on his shady maneuvers, like pulling the rug up from under his Rockefeller Records partner, Dame Dash, selling out the label from underneath him. And rumor has it that it all boiled down to a classic case of love triangles and bruised OS, when Aaliyah chose to date Dame instead of Jay-Z. I think everybody that knows Scene Carter knows that he will slump anyone in any relationship for a dollar look at how he did Dane. Like, I don't give a if you wanted to get away from your homie, if you wanted to get away from your partner. But to do it the way he did it, it's malicious. But maybe that was because he was girl that didn't want you. Oh. But you'll wait, there's this bombshell in interview that Jaguar dropped where she said some jaw-dropping allegations, suggesting that Jay-Z might have been involved in trafficking Rihanna from Barbados to the U.S. When she was just a teen, we discovered Rihanna 3:00 a.m. in the morning in a hotel on the island, where she comes from with no parental supervision. And then she was put on a private plane, a minor from one country to another stall super. And she ended up in a boardroom with Mr. C. Without parental supervision. You'll got young children. Would you just let your daughter leave and go to a whole other country with some underscore 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 underscore? You don't know, absolutely not doing talent shows at 3 Music AM. So you're saying that the rumors are true. There are rumors circulating that Rihanna was actually trafficked here. Are you saying that didn't sound that way? 'Cause her daddy ain't show up till 24 hours later to pick up a $500,000 check for his daughter's ass. Maybe we should look more into that album, 80. That album cover was disturbing, a child bride with a crown over her head and blood SM on her face. I don't know how don't people see SOS anymore, yo. We definitely can't verify all this tea. But these allegations are giving creepy vibes. Let's take a trip down memory lane with Rihanna and her first encounter with Jay-Z, which has been a bit of sus. If you ask me, picture this, a 16-year-old Rihanna jets off from Barbados to the U.S. for an audition with Jay-Z and L.A. Reid. She crushes it so hard that L.A. Reid orders Jay-Z to sign her immediately. But instead of a smooth selling signing session, Jay-Z apparently kept her waiting until the early hours of the morning for sealing the deal for 6 albums with Def Jam. Now we've all heard the fairy tale version of this story, Jay-Z recognizing Rihanna's star power. And all of that, but hold on to your butts, because the reality check is coming in hot, according to Rihanna herself. This was no charming negotiation. Instead, Jay-Z allegedly dropped some seriously intense threats, like throwing her out of his 27th floor office window if she didn't sign right then. And they're so nervous. I was shaking literally. But the moment I walked into the office, the atmosphere was so warm and welcoming, you had to sing a cappella for him. Yes, I had to sing. I sang Pun Play. I sang another ball from the album, A Last Tease. So then what did he say to you? He said something to you. Oh yes, he said, we don't sing songs here, we sing artist. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested, and there's this sudden feel of relief. But then he said about a window and a door or something. Oh, then he said he did it homework. I did a lot of homework on you place. He said, there's two lead here I through the door, with the deal sign, or through this window. And we're in the 29th floor. So you was like, where's the pen, where's the paper I'm signing, yeah. And I'm sure working with Jay-Z, you met Beyond, that's right, yeah. Rihanna tried to force a smile, but even Stevie Wonder could tell that it was fake. I mean, she was only 16 in a foreign country, with no family nearby, and Jay-Z was holding all the cards over her head, yeah. It was definitely Sussar reluctantly signed the 6-album deal with Def Jam. But the shadiness didn't end there. Jay-Z forced her to sign the contract right then. And there without a lawyer in sight to read it over for her. And again, it was insanely shady all at this point. No one could blame Rihanna for vanishing into Thiner after pumping out 8 albums back to back. That's some seriously shady business. Anyone would want to distance themselves from as soon as they could. Well, Jaguar also claimed that Jay-Z allegedly paid Rihanna's dad a cool $500,000. But there's more, because Jaguar finally revealed that the real reason that she has beef with Jay-Z is that she claimed that while she was working as a backup singer for Jay-Z, he allegedly put hands on her, leaving her more than a little roughed up. But wait, there's even more. Y'all, she even showed scars, from which he says he whipped out a box cutter and attacked her. John Carter is just as bad, is the debtor. And I know that for a fact I got the scars to prove it. So there's been so many people on the internet trying to figure out where you are. They're watching you. They're doing all types of stuff, trying to figure you out. You want to know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin. And ripping you can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't see. __. That can't see, that's nothing. So, are you trying to say like Jay's put hands on you? I'm saying Scene Carter remembers everything he did to me. And he's got it on to just like Deval. Jaguar was not mincing words. She's convinced Jay-Z is gunning for her. And honestly, can you blame her for feeling that way? I mean, did he really pull out a box cutter? Now that's dirty, some next levish and premeditated drama. But wait, there's even more juicy tidbits in this drama. Buffy Jaguar is also claiming that she had some damaging footage stashed away showing Jay-Z throwing his weight around, putting hands on people, and allegedly intimidating them into silence by flexing about his shady past, him being a drug dealer, and allegedly unaliving people. She also claimed that she is done sitting on these receipts. She's ready to bust them wide open and take Jay-Z down for the count. I'm going to keep my word. And you're going to pay me in full. I got your boy Diddy by the nuts. H long, you think, before I have yours right here in And just when you thought that things couldn't get any wilder, Jaguar spilled the tea like there was no tomorrow. She was messy as F, claiming to have personally seen a whole tapey of Megan going down on Nicki Minaj. Oh, yo, what's going on in Hollywood? I'm just saying, like she done that. Jack, you throw out a lot of accusations. What did Nicki say? Nicki said, what not Megan ate her, she did. Though she ate the box, and you.